Corey White here with another day in the life of an EHS consultant. Today, I'm going to be specifically talking to you, EHS consultants or safety consultants. Really, you are a small business owner. So you're responsible for not only doing the safety work or the environmental work, you're also responsible for your finances, generating leads and things like that. So today, I'm going to be talking specifically about leads. Overall, in the United States and around the world, there is an ocean of work out there, and you're just a small cup. There's more work out there than you could possibly do. So it's all about just getting your name out there so people know that you do the work. As soon as they know that, they'll give you business. There's just so much work out there specifically for what we're doing. So today I'm going to be going through a framework that I use in order to get leads, and those leads can then obviously turn into business. All right, let's get into it. All right, so what I'm going to be talking about today is a framework called the Core 4. And this framework was not developed by myself. This framework was developed by Alex Hormozy from acquisition.com. He's built multiple $1 million businesses and everything. So overall, this is his stuff. What I did, though, is I took his Core 4 concept and created it's specific for environmental health and safety folks, specifically consultants. So how this works is you have the people who you know, and you've got the people who you don't know. All right. And, this goes into a column. This goes into this column. Next one is you have 1-to-1, which is like more private. And then you got 1 to infinite, or, the public. And so the way this works is you've got people who you know, and that's private. That'd be your warm outreach. And then you've got people who you know in the public. That would be posting free content. That would be this bucket here. All right. The next one is people you don't know. That's private. So that'd be cold outreach. And then you've got people you don't know to the public, and that'd be like paid ads. All right. So going through each one of these, you want to do these in somewhat order. So whenever you're starting out, you always want to start with warm outreach. You want to start with your existing network. So for warm outreach, number one thing to take a look at is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very powerful. So at least just updating your profile to tell people what you do is a really great way to generate some initial really warm or hot leads. Next one is your existing work network. A lot of people know you. They already trust you. You don't have to build any trust, right? So anytime we're going from people we don't know, we want to get them over to the people who know you. And what that is it's building trust. With this group, you already have that trust built. So all you really need to do is reach out and let them know what you're doing, right? So think of your cell phone contacts. Think of the safety groups you're a part of. We at Proact EHS, there is a consultant group chat, a consultant work group that I'm a part of, and other people are a part of, where we can share business back and forth because we already trust each other. They've already been vetted through this Proact EHS process. If you're interested in that, you can reach out to me. I can get you set up. And then some warm-ish outreach would be things like on Upwork. People are looking for EHS professionals. So that'd be a pretty warm lead. And then same with career, EHS careers. They're posting career opportunities specifically for safety, health, and environmental folks. Same with on Google and things like that. You can always take a look at those things. They're not necessarily people you know, but they're people that are already looking for your services, which is a good thing. The next one I'll get into here is going to be people who you know and who post and to the public. So it's people you know and to the public. So this would be like your sphere of influence. This is where you can generate some warm leads based on providing free content like the video I'm creating right now. So what I always recommend the consultants that I'm working with is they can post weekly on their LinkedIn network. And then, hopefully other people share that and they start seeing that. Also, just being intentional with connecting with people on LinkedIn is just an easy way to, expand your network and then use this free content in order to drive engagement. Another thing that I specifically do is I post all of this on YouTube. So YouTube would be another one in this section as well. And that's, again, we're going to the public, posting free content in order to start building trust, start building goodwill, so we can continue to hopefully generate some leads. Not hopefully, you will generate some leads. So the next one we're going to get into is the people that you don't know. So typically you want to start here, okay? And then from there, you want to start trying to get people in this bucket over to this bucket, right? This bucket over to this bucket, all right? This is where you're going to be making your money, right here. So in order to get people from this bucket to this bucket, again, you're trying to build trust. So doing conferences, speaking events, okay? Speaking events are huge because you're up in front of a bunch of people. When you're talking in front of a bunch of people about things you know about, people are like, man, he really knows what's going on. She really knows what's going on. I already trust that person because, 10 other people in this room trust that person. So that's where, again, getting involved in like HR groups is really good because a lot of times they need safety resources, other safety groups because they need surge support. Getting part of these groups starts building trust, and they can then become part of your network that gets you over to this. Other cold outreach ones would be like an OSHA citation page, Yellowbird. If you're an EH&S professional and haven't checked that out, look at Yellowbird. They're posting jobs all the time on there. Somewhat similar to Upwork, but very, very specific. EHS support source, very much like Yellowbird as well, but more so in the Midwest. And then ABC is the Association of Building Contractors. Check out your state, and your state a lot of times will have some consulting opportunities with the construction industry. Last thing is running paid ads. I would say I don't recommend doing this one right away when you're starting out. Maybe once you're a little bit more established, because there's an art to doing this, a very complicated art to doing this. But the big thing to do is make sure you're at least on Google Maps. Okay, make sure people can search you. I've gotten plenty of business, just people looking for safety. I show up on the Google Maps and people call me. Okay, it's as easy as that. Set that up for your local area so they know who to contact. And so obviously that's a really important one. Google's the biggest search engine in the entire world. The next biggest one is actually YouTube. So again, the free content on YouTube is another good resource for you. So hopefully that's helpful for you. This is the core 4 that I use and the consultants I work with use in order to generate more leads for your business. The last thing I'll leave you with is this is about volume. You just need volume of leads in order to convert them into business. And as you know, as a consultant, it doesn't take that much business in order for you to pay your bills. Okay, so just remember that. You might need 100 leads in order to generate 10 clients. That'd actually be really good. But just remember that all of these things here is all about, it's just all about volume, right? On Upwork, you should be applying to, 10 jobs, as many as you can. You should be trying to get as many speaking events as you can. You should be trying to post as much content as you can, even if that just means sharing someone else's content and adding your own opinion to it. It's all about the volume. The more volume you get, the more people know who you are. So then when they have problems, guess who they go to? The person that they know and the person that they trust. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Specifically, if you want to talk more about business, we can get you set up with the other consultants that are part of this Proactive EH&S consultant group. All right, talk to you later. Thanks.